What's going on, my YouTube peeps? Fernando with Pro Windows, aka the Nandolorian, and today's video is going to be on the setup of your end caps for your Nandolorian kits. I get multiple requests, multiple video chats, multiple text messaging, inboxing, and like I've mentioned on previous videos, I do not mind sharing some time with you guys if my time allows me to. I am active in the field this time of year with my guys. We've been pretty busy with the window cleaning business. It is summertime, so this is a good year for us so far. But anyways, getting to the end caps. A lot of you guys are having trouble setting it up. Like I said, also on previous videos, I do these custom installations here in California. So if you are in the California area and you're looking for a custom build system and you have zero knowledge on plumbing and electrical and components and mounting and all that, gadget stuff, I am your go-to guy. You will purchase the kit directly from me. You can purchase directly from Jay Racenstein and just have me pick it up. I do a lot of pre-plumbing before I come out to your installation. That way it doesn't eat up a lot of my time. Even coming up with, like for example, these end caps, I have to set them up prior to me coming out so everything is ready to just mount and install. But even that, it takes me 2 full days depending on your type of vehicle, depending on the what's available for mounting. It takes me 2 full days to get it done, and I do not want to waste any time. So 2 full days to get it done. But for those of you guys that are out of state and are interested in this window cleaning kit, this is one of the best kits out there in the market that overproduces, over-delivers, and it doesn't break the bank. It's under $2,000. You cannot beat this. Also, DI replacement. The resin, you can do the change yourself. I got multiple videos on that showing you how to do it, what to pre-order prior to you doing your change. That way you're ready for it when the time comes. For us here in the city, our TDS levels can range anywhere between 250 to 300 max. When we go out into the mountain areas where we're dealing with well water, it can easily spike up to 450, 500, even 700 in some areas. So that is some very hard water, and we do a different process when we're dealing with well water like that, where we go pre-purchase, pre-filtered water, throw it into our buffer tank, which is 350 gallons, and then we process that water through our DI systems so we do not kill our system. You do not want to do that. You want to make sure you're flushing daily. You want to make sure this system is rejuvenated with water. If it's not in use, you want to keep pushing water through it, flush it out as if you were using it, just to keep the filters fresh all the time. Do not let water sit for more than 48 hours. You do not want to do that because, then you start building all that stuff inside that you do not want. So, getting to the video. I'm going to show you the layout. Obviously, the end caps are not installed on the housings. I pretty much have them in front of me, and you'll see, I'll explain to you which cap belongs to where. So I'm going to go ahead and position you guys here in a spot. I'm sure you can see everything here. All right, so starting from the top to the bottom. The left side is going to be this left side. I'm sorry. On camera, it looks different. It'll probably be right on your side, but this is going to be the exit side on all of your housings. These are your 2 ROs. This is your carbon, and this is your DI. Pay attention to the pattern of the ports that you need to plug up. Obviously, one has a female quick connect in here, a push fit, and then it has a plug. So the plug on your RO, on your carbon, would be on the outside, and your water out will be on the center. Same thing with your DI. Water out, the outside plug is plugged. Every time you install these things, when you get your brand new kit, you want to make sure you put enough Teflon on here to prevent any leaks. If you did not add enough Teflon, you're either going to have a big leak or you're going to have a pinhole leak, which will be dropping a little bit of water at a time. I'm very meticulous when it comes to that. I don't want no water coming out of this. So if you're using your standard white Teflon tape, it'll take about 9 to 10 rounds of Teflon tape to completely seal it. So just make sure you keep that in mind. So when you do pressurize your system, check it for leaks and all that. Now the right side here is going to be the inlet side. These are your two ROs. Sorry. These are your two ROs. This is your carbon and this is your DI. Now notice the position, same thing of the plugs. The inlet portion is on the top side. The center hole is plugged. Same thing with the second RO, your carbon. Your outside plug is, your outside hole is plugged, and the center one has the inlet connection for your carbon. Then your DI, same thing. Plug on the outside, the water inlet on the inside. Now, another thing, I'll do a different video on this part, but I want to point it out on this section. Your kit is going to come with all these big O-rings, and these O-rings are going to go on every end of each end cap. So you got grooves on here. So the caps, the rings here are going to go around these two grooves. You're going to position them in there, nice and flush. Make sure they're nice and flush in there. Same thing with the second one. And there you go. All right. Make sure it's seated all the way around. And that's what it's going to look like all the way around. You do not want to, you don't make sure that it's not kinked somewhere or it didn't seat properly, because you're going to have issues pushing this into the actual housing. When you're ready to install these end caps into your housings, you want to make sure, let's flip over. You want to make sure that you put some sort of grease on here. I like to use Aquaphor. I don't know if I have a bottle of that here with me. I thought I did, but I don't. You want to make sure you use a little bit of waterproof, some sort of Vaseline or something, and rub it all around the edge of these rubber seals. Now, on some of your filters, they have a little tube that comes out of it, and it's going to make contact inside of here. Your carbon doesn't have it, and your DI doesn't have it, so most likely only your ROs. So you don't have to do these for the carbon or for your DI. Just on your ROs, you're going to want to kind of put a little bit of lube in there too. That's going to allow you to push this into your housing and allow you to seat it in properly. After that, like I said, I'll do a whole different video when it comes to the time to installing, but this is just a video of showing you what the layout of your end caps should look like when installed. All right, so take a quick look on here. This is your inlet side on your two ROs. This is the inlet side on your carbon, and this is the inlet side on your DI. These two are your exit side on your ROs. This one here is the exit on the carbon, and this one here is the exit on your DI. Now, why do we have two on this side on the ROs, on the end caps? The center ones, the center outlets are going to be the lines where your fresh, clean RO water comes out from. The outside ones are going to be the wastewater that comes out of the ROs when when you're in the middle of production. So I'll explain another video on how you set this up, how you Siamese them together, and how you route them over into your holding tank. If you decide not to use a holding tank, keep in mind that this system works a lot better when you are using a holding tank, because it will pull more water and deliver more flow to the end of your pole. You can get up to 3 gallons per minute to your water fed pole if you need to, but that's a lot of water for rinsing or scrubbing purposes. We like to keep it at 50%, where it gives us a nice good flow as we're working and we're scrubbing. It's giving us a good flow to get that debris off of that glass. So when we come back and do our final rinse, we don't have a lot of debris on that glass. Now, if you push it up to 90 or 100%, then you're going to have a lot of water. Now, if you do not use a holding tank and you just want to run it direct, you're probably going to reduce your flow down to about 2 gallons per minute, which is still not bad. But I strongly recommend you put a holding tank in there. This is the way I've tested them. This is the way I use them. And this is the only way that I like to recommend this system for any type of installation. If you guys decide otherwise, that's on you. That's your preference, and if you're okay with it, then that's completely okay. One more thing before I forget. For those of you guys that have purchased this Nandolorian kit online through Jay Racingstein, or if you purchase it from me in the future, I'm currently working on building a system already that's ready to mount. All you're gonna do is find a way where to mount it, and all you gotta do is plug it into your battery, route your hoses to your holding tank. You're gonna have options whether you want to run it to a holding tank or not. I will pre-plumb everything for you. Everything's gonna come ready. The only thing you're gonna be doing on your end is you're gonna be pressure testing, making sure there's no leaks, because I do not want to put your filters in, get them soaked up, and then when it comes to shipping, I can drop it off, let's say on a Tuesday, and it probably won't ship out till, like, I don't know, Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Those filters are going to be sitting in there with water inside of them, and that's more weight added to your freight charge. So your filters are going to come pre-installed, dry. So hopefully they're only in transit 2 to 3 days max. Other than that, I'm still working on that, so bear with me if you guys ever want to purchase a kit that's fully ready to install. I'm working with different models right now where I'm mounting them on strut bars. I'm going to purchase some plates from Jay Racingstein where everything's on a plate. All you got to do is grab that plate and put it into the whatever you're going to mount it on. So back to where I was going to get to. If you guys purchase this system, whether you purchase it through Jay Racingstein or you purchase it directly from me, once it's fully built, let me know. Leave me a message down in the comments. Let me know you have purchased one. Send me your name, inbox me or text me, or send me a message, whether through Facebook or Instagram. Instagram is my #1 page for content. So if you guys want to look at more videos and all stuff like that that we do out in the field, or sometimes I'll go live and I'll explain a little bit of the system currently in use. I do all those videos there. But for YouTube, this is all just content explaining the system to you guys. But make sure you guys comment down below on this video and let me know if you have purchased one of these systems and you have not received your Nandolorian badge. Like I said, inbox me, leave me a comment. I'll reach out to you. You'll provide me your name, your address, and I will go ahead and send you one of these. This is your official Nandolorian badge. I made these, so when I do my custom installations, I go ahead and slap it on there. Just a way to represent, what system you're using and all that. It's not an obligation, but it's pretty cool. I mean, look at this. Who doesn't want to have this on their kit? You can slap it on your window. You can slap it inside your van. You can slap it on the filters, wherever you want. And another thing, what is the other thing? Like I said, for all you out-of-state guys, when the messages do come in, I try to answer them as soon as possible. But like I said, I am active in the field. I'll have to make some time to sit there and answer your calls, or even do a video chat to help you guys during the installation process. Obviously, I'm not there to be able to help you with the installation process, but I can make myself available. Also, from everyone that I've helped in the past, I've never pushed it. I've never asked for it. A lot of you guys, thank you guys in advance, have sent gifts out to me. I've gotten bottles of tequila and all kinds of stuff. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. It's not an obligation. It's not necessary. A lot of other people have asked me for my Venmo. They can send a little tip for the time that I take and sit there and explain this process to you guys. Like I said, it's not an obligation. This is what I do. I just want to make sure this system gets to the right hands, so you guys are not struggling with window cleaning or water fit pull and pour production. So this is what I do. Every video from now on is going to have a little link to my Venmo. If you guys want to send a little donation just to support me, by all means, it's thank you guys. I appreciate it, but it's not an obligation. But because I do get those messages a lot that, hey, why don't you post your Venmo on there? Hey, why don't you text me your Venmo? I'm going to just leave it on there. And like I said, let me know who it's coming from. It's from you and everything. And we'll give you a little shout out on the next video. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding this, I'll go ahead and leave you guys another image. That way you guys have this on pause. So when you're doing your pre-recording or you're in your pre-installation, always do this first. This is something to do. And I'll go ahead and do another video for you guys when it comes to installing the end caps and plugging everything in. Until next time, Fernando with Pro Windows is out. The Nandolorian thanks you for your support. Make sure you like it, you comment down below, and share the videos, man. I'm trying to grow this YouTube. I'm a lot more active on this YouTube page now, just because I have more content to provide you guys with, especially the system now that's freshly out to the market, and it's getting known. A lot of people that are purchasing it and they're experiencing and using this out in the field, they are noticing how much less it costs you. And dude, you can build some badass systems. Anyways, you guys be safe. Thank you guys for watching today, and don't forget to subscribe and share this video out with your friends, or even with people that don't know about this system and are looking into getting into water-fed pole window cleaning. This water-fed pole system is, I can't say it, but peace out.